Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, my name's cScot, and we're back today on FTB Ultimate Reloaded. And I've got a couple public wide service announcements, I guess, to say, but we'll do that kind of as we look at what we've kind of recently done, and you're seeing what we're standing in right now. This weekend we did a live stream. Again, if you want me to post that, please let me know after you see kind of what we've done and how we went through the process. Let me know, and we'll post that for you all. It's not really like the turtle. It was just kind of us dinking around and everything. And we do that over on Twitch. And if you're curious about that, check the description here. We've got our Twitch handle down there and the link to that. And we do that. We can get together on the weekends and kind of work on that. But let's kind of get going here. And let me show you what we actually did. So our trains, right? Guys, trains have been such a big thing on the server here that we're playing with as we've moved over, and even on the past server that we were on, it seems like it's one of those key things. And so we've gone ahead and made ourselves what I call a little train depot. And so we've got an old, I feel like it's that old-fashioned kind of train station area where you come in and you get off, and the people come from the town and they stand here. And I equated this to the 1950s, 60s. You guys remember the old days, the pictures of the old days of people standing on the boardwalk or the train platform waiting for the train to come in, right? So that's kind of what we've done here. And that's kind of the feel and the thought that we've tried to get with the slanted cantilever like roof and everything else. So I don't know. I've really enjoyed this, and this was a lot of fun to do, and a lot of fun to get your guys' help to join us on a live stream to work on this. Again, we do that over on Twitch, and that information is down below in the description. I hate always saying that, but I think it's best to show it that way. We've also gone ahead and hooked up underneath here. We've got automatic feeders that will feed your train as you come in, and then on the top we got fluid loaders. So we got the advanced item loaders underneath, and they'll load your train with charcoal, and when you come through, the fluid loaders will load out of the railcraft water tank. And so you come through, boom, and you're right in there. A lot of fun. Now, what if I could get your all's help? We're starting to get ourselves a pretty good little community built here, right? It's slow. We're coming off the town center, and then we're coming into the train station. We need to name our village or our town or our little city. And so if you guys have thoughts, take a couple seconds if you wouldn't mind and throw something in the description or in the comments. It'd be great. And then we can kind of name this. We'll look and see over the next couple weeks here, and we'll come up with a name. I think that's about it that I've done. Actually, we've kind of cleaned this up here a bit, but nothing much. But today, well, before we do that, I've got to also, well, here's what we're going to do. Today, we're going to build a tree farm. All right, we've already done a Steve's Carts tree farm before we got evicted off our land for the oil, right? Remember? Y'all remember that, right? I know you do. If you've been with us for long, you know that we had to get evicted, and we're now here on this beautiful place. We were in the desert at one point in time, but now we're here. But we're going to build ourselves a big tree farm here. Not about a chunk wide, actually. That's about it. But as we get ready to set this up, I do want to say that we have a viewer, Mr. Miles. Mr. Miles has been with us and been viewing us and shown up for live streams for quite a while. I mean, probably about a year and a half now. I mean, just absolute ton of time. And he noticed that during the live stream that we did yesterday, that we don't personally have a Discord for the channel here and everything. And so he's taken the kind enough time to set one up. And so I'd say that we got a fan set up Discord for the channel, and if you guys would like to interact, if you like to chat, he's got a whole bunch of things in there, but I'll put that again also in the description. So everything's in the description today, by the way. If I remember, I will. I promise I will. But yeah, that's down there, and if you can't join us there, because we're I don't know, never had one. I mean, we've always just kind of shirked off other things, and like the Primal and Primal Skies and everything else that we've all played. So yeah, but I wanted to put that out, and so I wanted to personally thank Mr. Miles for setting that up for us, because I probably wouldn't have if he hadn't said something. All right, so Industrial Foregoing. Let's get started with this thing. All the public service announcements are out of the way for the channel, and then like the last thing I need to really say is that whole thing of, hey, if you really like the video, hit the like button and subscribe. No, I won't say that. That's probably the only time I've ever said in the video, actually. I just believe if you guys enjoy it, you're going to. If not, hey, it's all good. So we're here to have a great time, and today we're going to do this big tree farm. So we need a tree farm here, and I probably need, what is it probably called, a harvester of some sort. Let's just double check. Let's see what a harvester. No, it's not a harvester. How about a tree? Look at that. Not tree fluid extractor. Actually, I had no stinking idea. I didn't do my homework today in looking this up before we did this. And so we're going to probably have to scroll through this here real quick. Plant gatherer. That's probably not it. Plant fertilizer. Nope. I don't even know what this thing's going to be, honestly. Mob detector. Slaughter. We're going to have this one. This mob slaughter factory. That's going to be something we do soon. Animal grower. Oh my goodness gracious. I wonder if let's see, shift for details. Accepts leaf shearing add-on. This is what it can harvest. All right, so we're going to build this, and then we're going to need some sort of plant sower. Okay, so plant gatherer and plant sower. Let's get busy with this thing. All right, so we're going to need at least 3 gears. So let's start with the wooden gears one. Oh my goodness, we are already out of we're already one. Let's just get a full stack here. You can go in there. Let's grab a full stack there. Clear there. Full stack of sticks. Sounds great, right? Yeah, I think so too. So we'll start with a stack of 3, and then we're going to go stone. And 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. So we've got those. Now we're gonna need gold gears, and then we're gonna need a tin gear. So let's start with 1 tin gear. We can switch it up real quickly to go to the gold gears. 1, 2. All right, there's those. Now let's finish off here with the machine frame, and now we got to do a couple things here. Let's make 2 iron axes. So we got 1 and 2 iron axes, and then I think the last one was an iron hoe. So there's an iron hoe, and very quickly, 1 plant gatherer. So simple. All right, I don't know if I got a flower pot in there, but I will make that. So we're doing this. We're going to need a couple more gears, so that's no big deal. Let's go just like this, 1, 2, and 3. I probably have gears in the system already, but I figured why not just go ahead and make them now so that we're not having to really fret with them, 1, 2. There we go. And another 10 gear. All right, and 1 more machine frame, as we've already done a couple of them. There we are. 2 pistons sounds easy enough. 1 and 2. There we are. And voila, 1 said plant sower. Okay, now we've got all this. Let's look at thermal and see what I brought over with us here. So I want to get a let's start pulling stuff out. We're going to pull some fluid ducts, and I think we're going to want, we've got our reinforced steam dynamos here, and we've got our compression dynamo. So I'm going to pull 1 compression dynamo, and I think I'm going to try to pull 1 and 2 of these steam dynamos out. Okay, I'll pull the aqueous accumulator out, and I think, or is it the compression dynamos? That's what I already pulled out. We'll pull the redstone furnace out. I'm going to need, where is item ducts will be good, and I'll really like an energy cell, and I have one back on the other side. I think I've got about everything to do this here, kind of the way I'm thinking we're going to set this up. So all right, let me grab all this. I'm going to clear the land, set the land up, and I will join you guys as we get ready to kind of start setting this in, and this will kind of just feed into itself. It'll be really nice. So I'll see you guys in just a second here. Okay, I think we're finally done here. So a couple things that we're gonna also still need to get. We're gonna need to get a black hole deep storage unit here for sludge, and then we're gonna have to get an upgrade. We'll do that after we get everything set in here. So let's get this started. First things first, let's kind of dig down here. I want to go 2 over here. Actually, we'll probably go 3. But we're gonna clear over to this spot, which is the center. So we're gonna do a 15 by 15 area here for this thing, and let's just go ahead and come up here because we're going to need to kind of continue to run pipe and cables and everything else. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is put the plant sower in, and I'm going to take these leadstone pipes, which I also grabbed out. I don't know if I showed you that, but we'll grab those. We're going to place this one down right here, and this should be good to go here. Next, we're going to go ahead and run leadstone ducts, because I don't think they got anything else to grunt. Nope. So then we're just going to pull this over here, just like this, and then from here, it's going to come up and it's going to connect right into there, and then I'm going to bring it underneath here, and we're going to just move this back here a bit. Okay, and so our pipe and the way we're going to run things is, let's go ahead and come there, and then let's go ahead and let's bring it up here, and that should be good for now. Okay, so power wise, we talked about using the steam dynamos and the compression dynamos. So we're going to do two things with these. Let's set the compression dynamos up, or the steam dynamos up first. And I think I'm going to want to go, can I place them this way? No, I can't. But in here I have our wrench. Our crescent hammer actually is what we call that today. And we run that sucker just like that. And like that, okay? I don't know if I can do the same thing here. We're going to try this. We're going to try something new. I've seen somebody try this before, and I'm just going to kind of curious about it. Okay, so I got a compression dynamo here, which is great. And then what we're going to do with this, all this is we'll ultimately get all of this kind of cleaned up and put into a nice building. But right now I want to get it set up so you guys can kind of see what's going on with it. We're going to want an accumulator, yeah, however we pronounce that thing. You guys know how it is. You know how we go about things with pronunciation around here. We don't pronunciate worth a crap. Oh yeah, I rolled my R on that one too. That's pretty cool, actually. Not really, dude. So, yeah, right. So I got my second one, and again, we'll fill this aqueous accumulator up here with some water here, boom, just like this. I got fluid ducts in here, so now we're going to take the fluid ducts out of here, boom, right here into here. Okay, just like this. All right, next I've got redstone furnace, which is here. And I'm just going to set this guy. This is a very, very good question. I want to set him right there. Okay. And what I do really want to go ahead and do is rotate these guys. Ooh, yeah, I'd like to rotate them down just like this. Look at that. And then I'm going to need to grab I'm going to need to grab some things back up top, because when we move the steam, it's going to be hot, so it's going to blow up. It'll blow up our current fluid ducts. We're going to need hardened fluid ducts. So let's go there and there. Okay, and then we can turn that off there. Actually, no, we want to leave that on there, actually. So come on. Are you going? There we go. Okay, so those will power into there, and then yeah. And now let's grab this. Okay, and then item duct. Do I have an item duct? Nope, item ducts are in here. So we're going to pull from this into there. So we'll need a servo, which I went and grabbed a servo. So we'll place that right into here. Go ahead and turn this guy to on, so he'll pull out into that. We've got power, we've got that, and let's go get the hardened ducts, and then we're also going to need to do a couple. Actually, we'll wait just a second here. Let's get the rest of this set up here. We need our plant gatherer, which, by the way, I can't believe, I'm pretty embarrassed that I couldn't remember what that thing was called. You know what I mean? Really? Okay, so maybe I can rotate him here with the crescent hammer. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so he's placed out there. And now we can go ahead and place some dirt back through here. Boom, 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 just like that. Okay. All right. Now this guy, we can pull him out with an item duct. And what I'm going to do is I want to place him into this right here. So I wonder if... Wow, our pipe are getting all sorts of messed up looking, isn't it? Let's go this way, because we're going to need run power to both of these guys. So let's put the power right there under there, and then I can cover that up with dirt. All right, but we do need to go ahead and move product over, right? And I'm thinking, just for the time being, let's go over the top like this. I'm going to actually need another. What am I going to want to say? I'm going to need another servo that we're going to grab when we get back there. We're going to plug that right into there. Let's take this servo here, and he can get plugged into there. All right, and so he should pull out the top. and then the sludge will pull out the back right over to here. Okay, turn you on. Great. Awesome. And then sludge, with this last fluid duct here, we can go. So we're going to need a couple more things. A couple more servos. No big deal. Not a problem. And then item duct will go from here to here. So this can all honestly, we'll get this nice and cleaned up here at some point in time. But there and there, that's going to be the wood. All right. And then wood can go into there. And I think we're going to grab another Yaba barrel and I'll put into this right here additional coal. Okay. And that should run this. We'll run the hardened pipe up over this. This is a seriously ugly mess, but it should work. It should work. I sure hope so. If not, it's going to look horrible. But it all should be self-sufficient and at least to collect stuff for us here. So up here, let's go ahead and grab. Let's build another Yaba barrel here. So I got another Yaba barrel. Let's grab out. I said another couple servos. We'll grab all those. We're going to need fluid ducts. We're going to specifically need these hardened ones here, so that's a good thing to have with us there. And then I think there's a couple things. Gosh, what was it I said we needed to do? Well, the first thing was Industrial Foregoing here. Okay, is we need to do a couple upgrades. I think I want to do the gold upgrades here, which should be this one here. That should be okay. I should need 2 of those, 1 and 2. Those should get me what I think they should. We'll find out. If not, we'll step up and down. But again, we're doing the 15 on that, right? Okay, we got servos. We've got, deep hole unit. There we go. I think it's a deep hole. Nope, a black hole. Right there. Okay, so we need a black hole tank, which is this, which isn't honestly too big. We'll need a machine frame. Let's see if we can build this real quick. Again, that's not bad. We've done this a couple times with the machine frames. At some point in time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get some auto crafting set up here, but honestly, we're still pretty early a game, honestly. We've just really kind of chilled out and had a great time building and designing things. Okay, so there's that machine frame. Okay, I need 2 eyes of ender. Shouldn't be a problem. There we are, 2 eyes of ender. Probably a couple buckets, 1 and 2. Thank you. And now we should be able to go there. So now I have a black hole tank. That'll collect all our sludge up that we've got. All right, let's go set this thing up and see if it works. I actually am pretty nervous, honestly. I'm kind of selling you guys a bill of goods. I don't know if it's going to work. I really don't. This is just right on the fly. Like I think we're going to make this thing work. All right, so let's start with the Yaba barrel. The Yaba barrel goes right to here. Okay, so that should come in and out, which is no problem. We could actually go ahead and prime this little dude here with one said piece of charcoal. Okay, and so that's cool like that. All right. I told you guys we're going to need some servos. I'm going to need a servo here. Okay, so go ahead and turn you on. Okay, no problems. And then black hole unit right here to that. And I think I should be able to do that. Turn this on too. I'm hoping that this all works. Okay, so we got water in the compression dynamo. The last things we should have to do before we sleep here to check this thing out is go this way. And let's run him up and over. Gosh, this is ugly. This is a mess, by the way. Oh, really? Oh, you just barely made it. Oh, that's so nice, because that would have sucked to have to make more. But I'll clean all this up, I promise. We'll put it in some absolutely beautiful sort of situation here. Let's grab... Okay, I've got all the saplings on me. Can I sleep yet? Yes, we can. All right. So we're going to put the saplings into the plant sower. And then we'll put that in there. Can I turn this off? Active on redstone signal. That's a good. Okay, so I want to put the upgrade in here. Let's hit the show working area. Okay, working area is, oh, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. That's the perfect size. You see that? I know my shaders are a little jacked up on it, but it does extend to the extent that I'm wanting it to. Okay, there we go. Wow. All right. No. All right, there we go. I want active on, and I'm gonna go and just place all these in there. Okay, and I'll place those in there too. Let's go hit the button on this and see if we can get some power going through here. And the first thing is that's why I brought. Oh, hold up here. we forgot a little key piece here, ladies and gentlemen. We always need to have a energy cell. I'm a big fan of having backups to backups. Okay, so let's go. Whoa, everything's working. That's working. Let's turn this off here. All right, off. Okay. So that's a problem here. And because you want to see what's going on, I'm going to need to go there with that. And the bottom here is going to be blue. The inside is going to be orange. It's going to be blue. Top is orange. Okay, for it's bringing power in. There we go. And then that's the back. So, okay, so this is planting. This is working. Check that out. All right, cool. And it's got power. Everything's working well there. Okay, so when it comes to power for this thing, and then looking at this, originally we had done kind of the tree fluid extractor, or not the tree fluid extractor, and then we provided, you know, sap and this and that, and then we created steam off of it, and we did it really cool. It's really sustainable. It does like 1,000, you know, RF per tick if you're working it right. Well, since we've jumped and had to move, I pulled it all down, remember, and we put it into our AE system, and now we've got it out. I had to go and find which ones were which. So I've got the steam dynamos here, and I've got 3 of them, and they're all reinforced ones. This one here in the middle is a boiler conversion. So if you notice what a boiler conversion converts it into a steam boiler. That's the one I've been looking for. And then the other 2 here, I just have the increases in power in these. So, right? Yeah, and so what we're going to do is let's grab this and this one, and we're going to go ahead and place these guys down here and here, and then we're going to rotate them downwards. Down, down, down. Okay, there we go. There we are. Okay, so just like that. And then this last one, we're going to grab him up, and we're going to place him right here. And so and then we'll turn this off there. So now what should happen? This should get water. And if I put this into here, it starts to create steam. Steam then comes over into this guy, and now if we look at this thing, it's producing 120, I mean, yeah, it's producing a fair amount. So we should start to see this guy coming up. All right, here we go. Now that we got our embedded energy cell, remember everything blue is coming in, so we want the top and the side coming blue, so those are in, and as you can see, these guys now are producing a fair amount of RF per tick, which is actually really nice. This guy here, we just throw this in here and he works, right? Pretty nice, pretty simple, and it'll always keep water. It'll burn pretty quick, but once this thing gets filled and these guys get filled, it'll be pretty fast. So now let's end this thing here by doing this. Let's try to turn this guy on. Redstone active signal, active on, okay? Now he should start to go through here and start clearing this out, and then we're going to need some more item ducts on us, okay, because we need to run item ducts back over to that. So, but that's okay. I'm okay for now. Let's see if we can get this thing working here. And one thing we're going to need to do is add in our upgrade. Remember, there we go. And if we look at the outside area that it's doing, it should be doing the same size, so it's going all the way to the edges, which is perfect. We'll turn that off. And as you can see, it's now getting wood, and the wood is going into, okay, sludge. So we have 360 things of sludge. What's in here? Oak saplings. That's not what I want in there. So let's trade this out with that. Oh, all right, oak. What do we got in there now? I can't see it. Can I rotate this thing, I wonder? There we go. Oak wood, perfect. Okay, so oak wood should then come into here. So if we configuration here, blue is coming in from the top, and that should be good. We need to turn this off. Into here. Now we're creating charcoal. Charcoal's then going to replenish back into there and into here when it's full. And ladies and gentlemen, this is starting to work. Okay, so the only thing is now we're going to have to do a couple things. One, we're probably going to want to get ourselves some overflow. And the first things first, where did that just disappear to? Wow. Actually, that's into here. Oh man, this thing's going to be a pain right now as we get started. But that's all right for now. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do here is let me get a couple final things fixed up. I'm going to get 3 more Yaba barrels, and then we're gonna finish up the episode for the day. So I will see you guys once I've grabbed those and I've kind of set them up, and then we've kind of reran some pipe. So I'll see you guys when we get back. Okay, man, after the conglomeration is crap, let me run through with you guys what we exactly have going on here. Might have been a little confusing as we set this up, but this is all good. And before we do that, let's go ahead and set up the last piece here of pipe that we got to do. We got to pull out of the oak saplings and run those all the way back to our plant sower. So let's go ahead and go drop here, there, and let's turn off with this right here, and then we can go ahead and start dropping this down here. Okay, and this is ugly, I know. I'll get it all cleaned up here, but I think the big thing was a proof of concept for me personally to see if we can get it to work, and I think we have. So this guy then runs into here. Okay, and last thing, let me out of here. That's what we keep saying to ourselves. All right, and I'm really not worried about lighting that because I got a mega torch up underneath here somewhere. And put the plant extractor. This guy can go into there. Turn him on. Boom, boom. All right. Now you should see. We should start getting plants coming back into there any second now. It takes just a bit of time for that to go. So 95, 87. Plants are going in. Plants are getting planted. Things are good. I promise. I do. I know they are. So we'll close this back up here. All right. So let me explain here what we've done. Okay. We got the plant sower, which is in the middle. You guys know that. We put that out there. We have the plant gatherer and right here. Okay. And that guy's on. They both have gold upgrades. So they're doing a 15 by 15 area. Okay. All right, so power-wise for this, we have aqueous accumulator into a steam dynamo. The steam dynamo has in it the boiler conversion with a fuel catalyst. Okay, so it's creating steam. The steam's coming up over into these steam dynamos. These steam dynamos are producing roughly 320 RF per tick. There's 2 of them, and this little guy keeps up more than enough because he's producing 320 millibuckets. And these guys, if you look at it, they're only using 24 millibuckets at, with a max of 160. So that one will do all of those, both, no problems. These 2 feed down into the energy cell, which the energy cell is just a small one. It feeds this power into the redstone furnace, and it feeds power back to the plant grower and plant gatherer. Following me? I hope so. Okay, out of the redstone furnace, we've got oak woods being placed into both the steam dynamo, which is reproducing that, and then we have, when we get overflow, they're going to come into the charcoal barrel here. So all of that, and I say that I'm gonna have to lock this out somehow. So there we go. You guys go in there, no problems. I'll figure some way to lock these guys. So I'll get that figured up here. Shouldn't be too big of a thing. I think I can lock those pretty easily. So that is it. What a mess I got here going, huh? But it's working. It's working, and I'll create something pretty nice. Clean it up during the episodes. And by the way, the last thing is the sludge coming in here. I've got 8,000 buckets or 800 buckets of sludge. Yeah, 8 buckets of sludge currently, and that we can turn over. We'll work that as another time. But at least right now we have charcoal being made. I may need to reduce this, and so we're collecting more charcoal. But at this point in time, it seems to be working pretty good. I'm excited. So with that, I'll let you all go. As always, I do appreciate it. My name's cScot, and we'll catch you all again very, very soon.